Hello, welcome to Three Crows Runes. My name is Jen. Let's do some rune readings. Today we are going to be doing messages from Faerie. So we have three lovely cards from the Brian Froud Faerie Oracle. Card number 1, card number 2, and card number 3. I have no idea which ones these are. Feel into the cards and see which one of them has a message for you, because one of them does. One of them has a fairy that has a message for you. They all have a fairy, but one of them has a message for you. So feel into the cards, see which one of them has a message for you. I will put the timestamps in the description, and I will see you there. Bye! Hello, card number 1, people. So let's see which card this is, which fairy it is that has a message for you. I'm going to turn it over. If it's upside down, I'm going to turn it back, because we don't do reversals with the Faerie Oracle, even though the backs of the Faerie Oracle cards are the same upside down as right side up, which is a very gorgeous thing. So let's see which fairy has a message for you. Okay, the Journeyman. The Journeyman has a message for you. You are embarking on, or have embarked upon, a journey in your life. What do the runes, I'm using amethyst runes, have to say about this journey that you have embarked on? Okay. Lovely. I'm going to do a splash plus, because a splash alone is tiny. And also, we like the extra information. So your central issue is represented here by Uruz. Uruz is the rune of the wild ox. It has to do with strength and health. This is the aurochs, so in the old cave paintings you saw the great big giant wild ox. Again, strength and health, and also a bit of stubbornness, but this is where you feel very, very strong right now. You feel good and you feel healthy and you want to move forward. Leading up to this, you even had a burst of energy. This is not a burst of energy. You had a really good surge of good solar energy. We have Sovilo. Sovilo is the rune of the sun. Uruz is a very solar animal, diurnal and all. So we have you've accessed your source energy. You've tapped into that source energy, and with that you're like, I feel really good, I feel strong, I'm going to move forward. So on this journey, so the Journeyman says, go ahead. And what will help you is, this is quite interesting. We have manas. Manas is the rune of humanity and your place in it. Not like your place, but your note in the song, your feeling of where you belong. And to find that is really a good thing. Whatever endeavor you carry forward, you are going to be more secure in it if you are with your kin, in terms of people who have the same harmonic to you. And so connect with that, connect with them, really remind yourself how you feel when you are doing what you need to do and doing what you feel is the thing that you're here to do, and that will carry you forward. Also, really hone your focus about this. We have Kanaz reversed. Kanaz is the rune of the fire, something that starts small as like an ember and then gets into a huge blaze. It is reversed, but it's on the upper line, so it has to do with honing and focusing. So really, really focus on so get your focus, hone your focus on your place in humanity and where you feel you most belong. And that's going to help you carry you forward on this journey that you have started with this new renewed strength, having tapped into your source energy. What will not help is you're worried about need and you're worried about not being happy. You're worried about, yes, but what if I need this, or yes, but what if I'm not happy? Ultimately, what you're not worried about is unhappiness. What if I need this? What if I need that? And behind all of that is, what if I'm not happy? Well, I think it was Georgia O'Keeffe who was saying about how happiness is fleeting and being interested in something is much more sustainable. So as long as you're interested in something that's going to carry you forward, then that's actually going to be better for your life than always pursuing happiness, which is basically there and gone. I mean, it comes back, but it's like it's not as driving as something that is exciting and interesting for you, like a journey would be, or finding where you feel you belong. So try not to let you're concerned about your happiness and all the things that you need to do and tend, first of all, I'm going to say this, and this is not explicitly, this is not included in the reading, but I'm just going to say, you're worried about needs that you might have. Make tending your needs part of this journey. Like okay, this is something I need, include that in finding where you belong, because you're not going to feel you belong unless you've got your needs tended. So make that a part of things. Make having your needs tended part of that. So let that not be, it is sort of in there. So this is sort of what's going to drag you down. Worrying about what needs might arise and worrying ultimately about whether you're happy or not. Worrying about unhappiness. If that starts to drag you down, bring yourself back up here. I am focusing on where I feel I belong, like where I have the belonging thing happening, and also really honing your focus on that. So, because the more you feel that, the more you're doing the things that make you feel like you belong, the stronger you're going to be, the more ready you are going to be to tend your needs, because that's a big need as it is. Belonging is a huge need. So that's what's going to help you. And what ultimately you're going to find is that we have algaes reversed. You're going to find that you are more independent than you have been before. You're going to find that you're able to stand on your own more than you were before. Even though you're doing things where you feel you're sort of focusing on your sense of belonging, you're able to stand up. You're not like requiring validation. You are your own validation. So you've been able to find your way to that on this journey. And that is the message from the Journeyman Fairy. I wish you a lovely day or evening. Take care till next time. Bye. Hello, card number 2, people. So we are going to turn this card over. If it's upside down, we're going to turn it right side up, and we're going to see what fairy has a message for you. So let's see. We have the Guardian of the Gate. Sorry, the Guardian at the Gate. That's exciting. So even just speaking in terms of the Elder Futhark Thurizaz as a gateway, this is a challenge, and this is something, but if there's a gateway that is not blocked, then the challenge is open. It's just basically your guardian will be something like psychological. But anyway, the Guardian of the Gate Fairy has a message for you, and let's see what that is. Okay. Oops, lay this all down. I'm going to do, these are amethyst runes, by the way. I'm going to do a splash plus because splash doesn't always have, there's Sovilo again. Okay, this is neat. The Guardian may require a test to be performed, but I'm going to get to that. So, central issue is we have Othala, and Othala is the home and the homeland runes. So I would say it looks like you're seeking home, or a sense of home, sense of comfort, sense of security. You are almost there if you're at the gate. So you're sort of, it's like in order to allow yourself in, you feel like you have to pass this guardian, whatever this guardian may be for you. Leading up to this, we have Yira. Yira is the rune of the harvest. It's the rune of time. How much time has passed, how much time is left. I'm going to say you've had a lot of fruits of your labors lately, and and this is what's actually brought you to the gate, leading to this sense of home and homeland. Also a lot of time. It's sort of like the season has ended, and now here you are, standing at the gate, ready to claim your home, but there are things you need to do first. So, first of all, you're going to need to get in touch with your deep inner heart. We have Lagus. Lagus is the rune of water, the lake, intuition, emotion, and heart. It's reversed, but it's on the upper line. So actually a couple things. One, you're going to need to embrace your negative emotions as part of you. So sort of to become whole. This is like shadow work. So yes, you have negative emotions. Don't squish them. Allow them. Don't identify by them, because emotions are like weather. Just because it rains doesn't mean you are a rain person. That made little to no sense, but I hope it made sense to you. But anyway, basically that. But also to get deeply, deeply, deeply in touch with your deep inner heart, and that's what's going to help you the most. And what is going to help that is opening up to the natural energies. We have Hagalaz. Hagalaz is the rune of the hailstorm. It has to do with chaos and natural forces, natural energies. Open up to the nature of what is and nature of you, and this will help you embrace the very organic, natural emotions that you're having, whether they're good or bad. Embrace the whole of it, and it will also help you hear your deepest inner heart speaking, which is sort of going to be your key into this gate, into home. What will not help you is we have Rydho reversed and we have Tivas. Now, Rydho reversed Rydho is the riding rune. It's a journey. It's reversed and it's on the lower line. Tivas is Tyr's rune. It's the rune of the god Tyr, but it's also duties and responsibilities, but sometimes also riding forward. It's like you're fighting the end of the journey, basically. And I mean, you've been doing this for a long time. You've been on this journey for a long time, and it's like part of you, it's almost a comfort zone. The journey itself has been a comfort zone for you. So you're sort of like, I don't want that to end because I don't know how to be except for journeying towards this gate and this home. So there's sort of a resistance to what is just on the other side of this gate, which you've been searching for all along. Maybe you feel like you're not ready. If that starts to be the case, put yourself back up in this quest, which is being given by the guardian of the gate, is to get in touch with your deep inner heart, to embrace all parts of yourself, to basically love all parts of yourself, and to connect with your natural energies, natural forces, and just basically accept, allow, love, etc. And what this will lead to is we have Sovilos. Sovilos, the rune of the sun. It's your source energy. It's basically the illuminator of darkness. It's great. So it's going to be worth it. Basically, do this homework of accepting all of yourself, and you will be able to move through the gateway. You'll be able to find this new comfort, this new security, this new sense of home, and you will have access to your source energy. You'll be able to tap into your source energy, so you will have a better access to your energy going forward. So that, card number 2, people, is your reading. I wish you a lovely day or evening. Take care till next time. Bye. Hello, card number 3, people. So I'm going to turn this card over. If it's upside down, I'm going to turn it right side up. And we're going to see what fairy has a message for you. Oh, that's lovely. Card number 3, people, you get the fairy godmother. Wow, man. That's awesome. So, your fairy that has a message for you is your fairy godmother. Bet you didn't know you had one of those. That's so cool. Oops, is that blank? Yes, it is. Okay, so I'm going to do a splash plus, which is 5 runes plus 1 on top and 1 on the bottom to clarify. And we're going to see the message that the fairy godmother has for you. This is so cool. Okay. So, your central issue in this message from the fairy godmother is we have Dagas, which is the breaking of the day. Great illuminations are happening for you right now. Great revelations. Things are blazing forward in an unignorable way. Things are just blazing. Everything is getting lit up. It's like you're seeing things in ways that you've never seen them before. There's a clarity happening that you haven't had before. Everything is just lit up. What led up to this is some really sort of shapeless blank time. We have the blank runes. So it's like you were sort of moving in a mist. You weren't really able to see what was going on. And now all of a sudden everything is being lit up. Everything's being illuminated, and it's like the truth. It's like big revelations, and you can't ignore them. Good with bad and all of that. You can see everything now. What is going to help you is remember that you are inherently strong. We have Uruz. Uruz is the wild ox, the aurochs, and the aurochs is inherently strong. So it has to do with strength. It has to do with health. You have inherent strength. You have inherent health, and you're moving forward. This is what, just focus on that. Remind yourself of that. And also that you have lots of support. It's like because you have lots of support, you are inherently strong. And this is upright. So it's not just guardians and guides and NOR people, but it's, friends, family, support systems. You have lots of support, and as a result, you are strong, and you are of good health to do this. So even though this is big and it's overwhelming, and you're seeing everything, that you feel like a lot of it you're seeing it for the first time, you are inherently strong and you have a great support system. So this is what is going to help you not worry about that, and what's going to help you deal with all of what you're seeing right now. What isn't going to help is we have Yura and we have Sovilo. It's overwhelming. It's like you've lived in the dark for so long, and then all of a sudden people opened the windows, turned all the lights on, lit the candles, lit the fire, basically gave you glasses, and now suddenly you can see everything in absolute clarity, and it's so much, and it's like it's overwhelming, and it's like too much. So we have Sovilo, which is the sun, which is the overwhelm. It's like this is just, it's like too much coming in. It's like too much energy, too much good, or too much just light. And it's not like there's too much light, but in terms of just like based on what you're used to, it's overwhelming. And also it's just too much coming at you. We have the harvest rune, so it's like too much suddenly being from almost nothing and sort of feeling shapeless and lost to like everything's lit up, everything is shown to you, you can see everything clearly, and it's like it's too much. It's like stopped you in your tracks. If that starts to be the case, bring yourself back to a certain level of groundedness with your Urus, your inherent strength. Urus is very strong and grounded. So do any sort of grounding exercise that you know how to do. Just ground yourself. Basically, just you are strong, you are steady, and remember your support system, your family, your friends, any systems that you have that support you. This is basically what's going to help you withstand this sudden onset of absolute being able to see everything. And what your next step is going to be from this is there's going to be more of a flow. Your emotions are actually going to start to come back. Maybe you've just not been feeling anything for a long time. And that can happen. You know, when you're in sort of a blank state of, you know, just living and just sort of moving through a mist, you get sort of deadened and you don't really feel anything, and suddenly you're going to start to feel things. It's like you feel protected and safe enough that you can actually feel things again. So now your emotions are going to flow again. You're going to get more in touch with your heart. This is great news. It's going to be a lot, but it's great. So wow, a message from your fairy godmother. Who knew when you started today that you would be getting a message from your fairy godmother? How cool is that? So that is your reading. I wish you a lovely day or evening. Take care till next time. Bye.